What's up, friends? I'm Joe.
I'm Emily.
And welcome to this crazy channel where we're rebuilding a Toyota Motorhome from the ground up.
With zero skills.
And actually, we've made it quite far. This week, we're attempting to add all the insulation because summer is just around the corner, and standing in here, it's actually kind of getting hot, so...
This is what we're doing.
This is Foamular. It's the rigid board insulation. That is going to be going on our roof right here. It's 1.5 inches thick for the walls. I think we're using 1 inch, roughly, but it's a different type. It's rigid board, different brand, but we couldn't get this one. Long story short, we're insulating this, but there's a few things we got to do first, such as blocking,
measuring,
and we got to build out our wheel wells because it's just exposed, and all the mice think they can just climb up through the wheels and hang out in here. So, got to take care of that. And yeah, anyways, we're gonna have an insulated RV soon.
Let's go. Oh.
There we go.
The first step was to find any areas that were lacking in support and measure out the pieces for the blocking. We didn't get it on camera, but Joe got stung by a bee right here. Poor guy. The extra blocking may be overkill, but we wanted to be sure everything was really locked in. These pieces were important to support our wheel wells.
Now that you've seen us do that random miscellaneous framing stuff, we might need a cool off. And so we're going to take a little cold break.
We spent 2 nights in our local mountain town, Idlewild, and it was pure magic.
And now that we've taken that little cold break to cool off in the snow, we need to frame these wheel wells, which will be a little bit different than the way we were framing the rest, because we will have to cut stuff out, add that little sheet metal to it to protect from this side so that no water and sparks and all the dangerous stuff don't touch the plywood. It's dangerous, don't do that. So, safety, let's go.
After taste testing the adhesive, we took a sheet of aluminum and bonded it to the plywood to create this layer of protection between the road and our wheel well box.
So it's been 24 hours, almost, and let's see how we did.
When I was going in circles, you had so much to give, so you did. I'm holding on.
You know, if some people don't know, but Bob Ross is my dad. So this is my newest piece of art. It's going to be selling for just a few thousand, but it will be an auction, so it could go for more.
Wow. Is this also your art?
Yes. It's a work in progress. It's a little abstract, if you know what I mean.
And this one?
Oh, that's a fully finished product. That one's already been purchased.
Got it.
12 grand.
Wow.
Yeah.
After a few measurements and a couple complex calculations later, we were able to cut our plywood to the correct size. We only had one chance to get this right, because we didn't want to buy more sheet metal. A huge perk of building a rig from scratch is being able to customize or build a better version of what the factory did. Our previous wheel wells were ready to collapse in.
You don't know until you lost somebody. Truly lost someone. Oh yeah. You don't know until you're part of something. You believe it's true.
Here we have a few 1x3s that were thicker than the framing and needed to be sanded down. We used an electric planer, which was a breeze to use. Another important step for us was to add a layer of blocking in all of the roof corners. This will be critical for mounting our solar panel brackets as well as our future awning.
This is for up here. So when we go into our bathroom, we're gonna get a little level, not a level, but like a little lifted wood bamboo stepper on her so you don't feel as gross touching the bottom. But therefore, that means we're gonna be higher up, which means the shower is gonna be a little, so we're gonna cut out some of the roof and put that all the way up, and it'll give us some extra space up here so we can stand up fully in the shower and be comfortable. So,
And some extra light.
oh yeah, and that's what, yeah, there'll be so much natural light that not having a light in the bathroom above won't be the problem.
All right, so the thing that we have to do right now to make this work is add some blocking so that Skylight has something to screw into all the way around, because the current setup, we weren't accounting for this, so. But it shouldn't be that hard.
Adding in a skylight at this stage of the build was completely doable. And so worth it. You can pick one up for relatively cheap on any RV supply website.
And now for my favorite part is taking the router and cutting out the hole. Yes. Nice. Just need to clean it up.
Attaching the skylight is similar to installing any window. Add a strip of beetle tape around the edge and make sure the surface is clean. And press it into place and add your screws. Voila!
Oh my gosh, we're finally at the step of adding our insulation. It's amazing. Everything you just watched, well, let's just say this video was only supposed to be insulation, and it's amazing how many different steps and things you have to do just to get one task done.
This is true.
Now, I think this is the fun part. Emily's got her workstation set up behind us. That will be the first video edited in the RV.
It'll be this video.
Ooh, that's exciting. Well, while you do that, I guess I'll start cutting insulation.
All right, let's go.
Ow!
Now onto the exciting part. Well, actually, this turned out to be really tedious and time-consuming, but watching each panel get filled in with insulation is pretty gratifying, especially when it's sped up in a time lapse. In real time, it's like watching paint dry.
We don't look too guilty. We don't crave too much.
Ooh, that looks good.
Oh no!
Wrong one.
Nothing like some good homemade sourdough.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We got bread.
And we got insulation.
Yeah. I bet the bread could have worked very well for insulation. Besides maybe it getting moldy, it'd probably do a great job.
Don't worry, this isn't the only sourdough that you'll be seeing today. Right after this video, we have our first sourdough video on how to rehydrate your sourdough and bake your first loaf. So please stay tuned if you're interested in learning how to make this all by yourself.
So worth it. Thank you guys for watching. Follow along if you're new here. This build is coming along great. It actually, can you tell it feels like a little more stable in here, the temperature? Even the sound seems a little more
Oh yeah, there's less echo.
dead. So, awesome. Next week, we're going to start on some wiring stuff and lighting, marker lights. Okay, let's go.
All right.
You calling you, but I'm not gonna save you. Nah, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Dude, that is so sick. So sick. Dude, that is so sick. So sick. Oh boy. So sick. What? Is that a bag of potatoes? That is so sick. So sick. Are these geodes? So sick. Okay. This new awning is sick. So sick. Wow, nice fridge. That's sick. Is that a bee inside? That's not sick. That is not sick.